put that on display. You know, if it wasn't for Malcolm's dreads, then it's like you don't even know that's a black kid riding that bike. That's fucking important, man. It's as important to have that kid getting to do his thing as it is to have the cowboy to do his thing, or the hype beast kid to do his thing, or you know what I mean? Like it is, I just think it's way more important than people think it is.
100%. So I'm going to tell you a little story that happened this year, and you're going to love this, because I think one of the bigger problems in it right now with what we're talking about is not everyone is on the same page. It's like we're all in the same book, but we're not on the same page here.
Yeah.
I know that Feld is very, I mean, they're all about it. They're trying so hard to do as many things as they can to make things bigger. They want it to feel bigger, sound bigger, they're into it. The teams, I think they really want to win. They really want to win, and I don't think they look at it the other way. I think the riders kind of get it too, because here's my story. So every week before opening ceremonies, I kind of go walk through the riders. Not as much anymore because of COVID. I've had to be a little bit more like distance. It's been a lot harder for me. But my normal routine was like, walk up to Marvin, what up? How was your week? And he would just tell me about his week, and he felt comfortable enough to me to open up. Eli too. Eli's tougher, but Eli would open up. Kenny's good. They all would talk. What's up? What's up? Well, this year, I think it was Indy. I walk up to two riders. I don't want to say who they are because I don't think it's fair, because I'm about to reveal what they said.
Yeah.
Two riders that are buddies. They're opening ceremonies. These are top dudes in the sport. Obviously, top 10 opening ceremonies. And I walk up. What's up, boys? How was the week? What are we doing? Small talk. And one of them goes, "Hey, you cool showing your tattoo like on TV? Like you've never done that before. Like you've always hidden it. Like are you allowed to do it?" They were like kind of surprised that I have a full sleeve tattoo and I'm wearing a polo on TV, on national TV. And they're like, "Are you allowed to do that?" And I said, "Yeah, I've never been told not to." They're like, "Well, why didn't you do it in the past?" And I said, "Well, I just didn't know, and I was being protective too, and I didn't know if like this looked professional, and like I didn't want to ask, I didn't want to do. I just kind of just did on my own." And this year, again, trying to level up, I decided for me to level up as a commentator, I needed to be me way more. And I am an ex-lead singer in a band. I do have a full sleeve tattoo. That is who I am. So yeah, I could put the suit on and play the role, but this is me. And I decided to just go for it, and no one said anything. So these riders are like, what? Are you allowed? Is that okay? And I said, yeah. And they're like, damn, man, I just wish our sport looked different. This is not me talking. This is them. And they just start going on a little tangent. And they said, the image has changed in the sport where we're like these superhuman athletes. We're like these Olympian type athletes. And that's not cool. Like, really? I wish they actually portrayed us who we are. We're rock stars. And, and they were kind of joking. They're like, yeah, look at the chicks that we all pull. Like, moto dudes pull rippers, dude. Like, the pits at a Supercross. You want to go see the riders? Dude, go look at all their girls. They're all so hot. And these dudes, they are rock stars in their own way. They might not be rock band stars, but they're rock stars, like you said. AP's a rock star, dude.
Fucking
He's a badass. He's a badass. But we have portrayed them as these Olympian type athletes where they're just the best of the best and the strongest. Soccer and moto are the two gnarly. That's cool and all. That don't sell. No. I don't think anyone sitting on the couch eating pizza, drinking beer is inspired by these athletes. They want to see cool dudes.
Yeah.
They want to see the cool dudes with the hot chicks. I mean, that's why McGrath did more for the sport than anybody, and probably Travis a little bit too in his own way. It was because they were so not your athlete. They were sick. You wanted to be like them. McGrath's got the crazy hair and the loops, and remember he had the flag and the light beam coming off his helmet. He was so willing to have balls with his personality. And I think that's what all these riders kind of wish it could be like more. And they went on a rant. These dudes are getting ready to go race and do their job. And they just got on a rant about how they wanted to be viewed differently. And I'm like, wow, so they're on board. My first thought is, okay, well, I know two riders who are on board to play along. If we can get them all to play along, and you guys all realize, like, yes, you're athletes, you're warriors, you're badass, but dude, collectively, we can all move the needle so hard if we all get on the same page, not the same book, and we all realize that we can make these dudes stars, not race stars, just human stars. And it's cool to hear two young riders who get it and want it. So that's why I think we're close, man. I really do, because we have all these guys that I think they're starting to get with the Conor McGregor stuff. They're starting to understand that stuff transcends out of the sport if you open up a little bit. And if they all do it, the next thing you know, dude, it's like, dude, Supercross, that's where the baddest, coolest dudes on the planet, that's what the coolest dudes do. Well, right now, they're the athletes. They're the crazy athletes. And, dude, that don't sell, I don't think.
Nah.
To a bunch of people eating pizza and drinking beer.